Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to the latest from Day6. This is Meltdown. Now I've only heard one Day6 song before, but I know it's been a long time since they've had a comeback, and I know a lot of you guys were excited for it, so that kind of made me excited, like secondhand excitement. So looking forward to this one. Let's head over and check out Day6 and Meltdown. This is less K-pop, more K-rock, but close enough. Alright, some winter images. Like the keyboard infusion there. Nice, energetic, bright vibe. Come on, drums. Those guitar riffs too, though. How do you not smile while watching this? Vocals are obviously solid here, but the instruments are the cool part. I keep waiting for him to just go ham on the drums. Nice. Aww. That's cute. Okay, so if you watched my video that I just did right before this one, which was made in with Uno, I was far less certain about what was going on there. This was easy. This one's about meeting someone who brings color to your life, who maybe makes you happy again. And maybe you were sad, you were depressed, maybe you just felt cold inside, but they brought warmth and happiness and, like I said, color. And or there's even a line, and of course this closing image about like being that your luck. So a really nice song, really nice message there. There's like some heartfelt lyrics. From what I understand, Day6 is really good at giving you something heartfelt, even in the upbeat stuff like this. So let's go back and we'll point out different things with the lyrics and such. In regard to the video, there's actually more that I want to say in the video than I thought there would be, because I expected them to kind of almost be more like a live clip, so to speak, where they're just, playing their instruments, but not much of an actual video. But no, there was actually some stuff to look at here, including this last image that we'll talk about when we get there. So let's go back and listen to Meltdown again. Alright, so it's like this, I was gonna call it a wasteland. It's not a wasteland. It's like a overgrown, whatever this is. But the grass is overgrown. It hasn't been tended. It's almost like it's gonna end up being a reflection of their heart or maybe their soul. How, you know, that they do mention being cold and frozen, but also this symbol of being untended. Alright, so now we get these winter images. We got the little snowman and the snow slash glitter here on the instruments. Frozen stuff going on. Okay, so a word that breaks things off. Normally, that is like goodbye or like a breakup thing. But then it says laughter that chips away. Okay, so I think it is still like this is a story. And this verse here, we're setting the scene. We're telling the introduction, but it's like a continuation of a previous story. So what happened before? There was a relationship, but then there was a word that broke it off. I'm not really sure what the laughter chipping away was, unless it's maybe that person laughing at them and their pain, which could very well be. Because then he says, I was trembling. You know, everything's cold. So we're coming out of a relationship and I'm broken, essentially. Temperature, the heart's dropping. Slowly freeze up. Got it. But then, here's the next part of the story. It's like the hope, the ray of light. You ran to me and embraced me with fervor. So, you know, with passion, with zest, whatever you want to say here. But in my darkest time, when my heart was cold and I was hurting, you came to me and embraced me. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a love. Although, you know, even friendship is a type of love, but it doesn't have to be a romantic love. It could literally just be the fans. It could be, you know, a friend. It could be group mates, whatever. But though whoever it is embraced him. And when you embrace someone from a physical standpoint, you heat up because body temperature. And so that warmth is going to play a part in this, because obviously we're going to warm up, but it's a metaphorical warmth, of course, for thawing out the heart. He is shredding that guitar, though. Alright, so looking at me with the caring eyes. So with you saying you've done a lot today, too, meaning like... And this is more of a Korean expression from what I understand, because here in the States, if you tell me, yeah, you've done a lot today, it's not really that meaningful. It's more of like, oh, wow, you've done a lot. Like, you've accomplished things. And in some ways it could be the same here, but I feel like it means more of like, you've accomplished things, but you've also been through a lot today. And like, in this context, like, I'm here for you. There you see the snow melting. Color explosions are lighting up the white and gray world. Yeah. The moment you revive my dying heart, because it was getting cold and frozen, so now this person's bringing that color and a heartbeat back. The warm tears are streaming down. I like that line because there's, I mean, it obviously means tears of happiness, but as it relates to how we're progressing through this video, warm tears is both indicative of that happiness instead of sadness. So you would think of maybe cold tears as the happiness. I mean, sorry, as the sadness. But with the warm tears, it's also like a outward manifestation of the inner thawing out process. Like, as the ice is melting, it's like coming out of his eyes, sort of. And just that encouragement. It doesn't have to be romantic. It's just a smile, just a hug. gives them the strength to keep going. And you saw Band-Aid being referenced there. I think that's the name of the album. That's what I was thinking. I was about to say, I think that's the words of like he's singing from the other person's perspective. So where don't worry, it's okay, I'm next to you. Like it's words of support and encouragement from this other person, whoever it is. And he's saying that when you say those things, those words make me get up again. Like they give me the strength to keep going. Also, literally an electric guitar. I see you. So that line right there is going to be important in a couple of minutes. As if it was an incredible coincidence you've appeared. Because remember, we talk about luck later, and luck is another way of thinking about coincidence. Generally, you think of luck being positive, but you know, you could have bad luck too. But just the word luck can also be interchanged with coincidence. Okay, that part right there, though, with arms... Did it say wide open? No, it just said both. Excuse me. With both arms open. This scene and that line make me think of the song Arms Wide Open from Creed. Anyway, I'm not going to try to sing it, but... Alright, so hugging, welcome, while smiling. Yeah, just being that bright ray of sunshine for somebody and, you know, encouraging them and showing them warmth where they might not have had some. Now he's like levitating or even flying. Of course, we've got all these bright color bombs going off. There it is. You're my luck. Nothing but a surprise. Yeah. So the whole coincidence thing that you just suddenly appeared. You're my luck. Like they're attributing your presence as something serendipitous that they weren't expecting. Yeah, and now they're like, now it's my turn. Like, you brought all this happiness and joy and color to me. Now it's my turn. I'm going to love you and hold you. I'm going to give you my everything just like you gave me from you. I feel like this could definitely be, it's definitely to an ambiguous set of people. It could be a lover or a friend or the fans. Probably all of the above, open to interpretation. And then we have this scene right here. It's the physical manifestation of his, like, almost like his soul, the environment, where we saw the snowman earlier, and now it's melted, but now it's smiling. I didn't catch it earlier if it was smiling or not. Probably not. But yeah, now the puddle of snow is melting. It's smiling. It's like it's happy to be thawing out. And then he's going to give it the little four-leaf clover, which stands for good luck. Cute. I like it. Alright guys, that was the reaction for Day 6 with Meltdown. Definitely enjoyed that one. It's a nice change of pace to get a little K-Rock in every once in a while. But also just the message is so pleasing and heartfelt. And again, it's also kind of refreshing in the sense that, like, you get this feeling and it doesn't have to come from a romantic love, that it can come from just somebody who supports you unconditionally. a friend. It could be a romantic partner. It could be your fans if you're in a position to have fans. Just whatever it is. It doesn't have to be associated with romance. So yeah, it's a nice little pick me up type of message, especially if you're feeling down. So shout out to DAY6 and their feel good message over here. But all right, guys. So shout out to the patrons. They'll be right up here. Thank you guys for your support. And as I mentioned in the previous video, I've not had a chance to update the graphic yet, but there is an additional Patreon that's not listed here, and I appreciate you as well. For those of you not familiar, we do have a Patreon, of course, with free content and paid subscriber content. Subs get access to things that we can't put here on the YouTube channel, as well as guaranteed prioritized requests sent to the top of the queue every month. The request queue, there's a link to it in the description below, and if you want to get to the top of that list, but not really into the whole Patreon thing, then you can sponsor a request through the PayPal link that's down there as well. But thanks for checking this one out, guys. I'll catch you for the next one. Take care, everyone.